For years, most families living in the tiny village of Beigaoli were allowed just one child each under China's strict population control policy. Second children, like Zhang Rundong, born in violation of the law, simply don't exist in the eyes of the Chinese government. In retaliation for his birth, officials are withholding the 3-year-old's identity papers. Without them, he's denied access to public health care and free education. He's unable to travel or even use a library. Mrs. Zhang refused an abortion when her government-issued birth control failed. The family has already paid a crippling fine, though that's not enough for local officials. Mr. Zhang secretly recorded what he says are the local authorities voicing their additional demands. Mrs. Zhang must also be sterilized. The couple argues that procedure violates their basic rights.
Many women have been sterilized by force. We're scared officials would detain me and make me have the operation if my husband leaves the house.
So we just finished our interview with the Zhangs, and their fear was almost palpable. They really are terrified of the local party officials here and what they might end up doing to the family. If you're outside of China, you might think that the communist leaders in Beijing are the ones in charge. But here at the village level, it's the local officials who have the ability to rule with an iron fist.
We visited the village's family planning office, but no one was available to speak to us. Repeated interview requests were ignored. Just to the north, on the outskirts of Beijing, this widow is also fighting the unusually harsh punishment she received after having her second child. Liu Fei faces a steep fine that's 14 times her annual salary. So she's suing the local authorities, something that's almost unheard of in China.
If no specific government law denies my son an identity before I pay the fine, he should receive one. If they don't give him that, I will appeal.
As Ms. Liu's son plays, the court is deciding his future. It's a case that could set a precedent for millions in the same situation, though most agree there's little hope they'll win. Little promise that this boy's legal right to exist will be separated from his mother's battles with the government. Celia Hatton, BBC News, Beijing.